Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are looking at another classic CAT 2026 problem which says the students of three classes XYZ wrote a test and the uh, average marks of students of class X is 70, Y is 81 and Z is 90. Okay. Then they have also given us the average marks of X and Y as 76 and Y and Z as 86. So we need to find the marks of all three classes combined. Fine. So let's try to solve this question with the mixture and alligation process that we have learned. So first of all, let us write down all the values that has been given to us. So they have given us that X has an average score. The class X has an average score of 70, right? 70. Y's average score is 81. And Z's average score is 90. They've also given us that X and Y combine. X and Y have an average of 76 and Y and Z have an average of 86. Fine. Now we need to find what is the average score of X, Y and Z. Okay, together. Fine. So for this, we need to first find what is the ratio of students, right, in each of these class. These are the average marks. So in X, let's say, I'm just giving a random number. So let's say in X, there could be 50 students in class X, there could be 40 students in class Y, and there could be maybe 60 students in class Z, right? So the quantity of students is different in each classes. Therefore, we first need to find the ratio of those numbers. Once we have the ratio, only then we can find out the average of all the three classes, right? The marks of all the three classes. So to find the ratio, we'll use the alligation process that we have learned in the previous videos. So first, I'll recommend you watch the very first video of mixture and alligations. So you know what is that easy trick using which we can find the ratio, okay? Now let's try to find the ratio. I'll request you to pause this video, solve this question on your own, and then check the answer. If you're not able to solve, then you can watch this video, okay? So let's try to find the ratios. I've told you what you have to do, so try to do it yourself by watching the video. Now let's solve this problem. So to find the ratios, what we'll do is we have been given individual averages of each classes, right? And we have been given averages of, this is X, this is not Y. Let me just make this a little better. Yeah, this is X and Y, average of two classes, right? Two different classes. So we'll use the common crisscross mixture allocation process. We'll write X here, Y here. The average marks of X is, average marks of X is 70, Y is 81, and their average is given to us as 76, right? So we'll write 76. Now we know we have to subtract this from this. This is 6. This from this gives us 5. So ratio of x1 by y1 or x by y class is 5:6. That means if there are 5 students in class X, there are 6 students in class Y. Okay. Similarly, we'll do this for Y and Z. Y and Z. Average score for Y is 81. For Z, it's 90. The average would lie somewhere in between, which is 86. Subtracting the bigger value from the smaller value, we get 86 minus 81 as 4. This, sorry, did I write something incorrect? Yeah, it's correct, right? Sorry, this is 5 and this is 4. I mistakenly subtracted this and this. You have to subtract this from this and this from this, or this from this. The bigger value from smaller value, bigger value, smaller value, cross. You'll write this over here and this over here, okay? So 4:5. Over here we get Y by Z as 4 by 5. Okay, now what we'll do is we'll write X ratio Y ratio Z. X ratio Y is 5:6. Y ratio Z is 4:5. The common multiplier to make all of these equal is 6 and 4. We'll multiply this one with 4. Okay, this one into 4. So we get 5 into 4 as 20. 6 into 4, or you can multiply this by 6. We need to make this middle number common, okay? Y is common. So 6 into 4 or 4 into 6 would give us 24. And then over here we'll get 30. right? Dividing all of them by 2, we get 10 ratio 12 ratio 15 as XYZ. So this is the ratio of students in class X, Y, and Z respectively. Now we can easily find the average, right? How will we do that? So for average of the 3 classes, so for average what we'll do is we'll take average of class X, which is 70. So 70 times the ratio, which is 10, the number of students, plus average marks of class Y, which was 81, times 12, plus average marks of class Z, which is 90, times the number of students, 15, divided by the number of students, which is 10 plus 12 plus 15. Now you may ask that these are actually ratios and not the actual number of students, right? The number of students can actually be 20, 24, 30, or it could be 3 times of this number, or 4 times, or it could be anything, right? Then how can we just rely on ratios? So basically we are dividing these two things, right? Even if I take it as 20, 24, 30, I'll get the same answer. Why? Because eventually I'll divide the numbers, they'll get divided, and the answer would be the same, right? So for average, we can easily take ratios and get the correct answer, right? So if you solve this, we'll get our answer as 81. Okay, so this was the problem. I hope you really like this question. Do try these problems on your own. After this video ends, I'll recommend you that you try this problem again on your own, so that you get more clarity and you're able to make such questions in the question paper. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Do subscribe and like this video. Thank you.